Hello guys, and welcome to episode 35 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as Lokhir Fellheart, going for world domination. Previously, we did quite a lot of damage to the armies of Khorne. We actually met one down south here. We managed to destroy them quite convincingly with our shades. So they are on the run, but we got the rest of our armies to move this turn, so let's carry on. Now we're going to have Sere head towards Bilbali. Whilst Taniska might be worth picking up this treasure. We'll explore the island. Yeah, I'm going to take this into the battle map, which will give us a little bit of extra cash. But may as well play it. We don't have any artillery, so we should be pretty fine. I can just tell each of my dragons to go breath attack a unit. The depth guard are normally pretty concentrated, so we can hit those, and we'll probably hit the ranged forces as well. Like honestly, I can just charge them. I don't even have to be careful about how I play this out. Alright, start deployment, start the battle. Just gonna lock control group this and give them attack orders, and then we'll just run forwards with the others. So, first things first, take out the depth guard. Zombie pirate gunnery mob's fine. Where is the other depth guard? There they are. And gunnery mob. Oh, they like dodged that. Alright, time to dive on in. Then we got the Calibdis coming. And the Calibdis just back them up straight away. Whilst the War Hydras can kill the depth guard. I was actually some brilliant attacks from the War Hydras there. And probably need my shades to help out a bit.
We are ready. Garuki, forward! Kill everything! Slay them! Dread spears! We understand!
Right, the Death Guard with polearms are actually pretty scary for my Black Dragons. Maybe not so much for the Calibdis. We definitely want to try and get on top of them. Yeah, ASAP.
Dark elves! Hack! Cut! Dark elves!
Gonna have my shades attack the Depth Guard with polearms. I'm also gonna hit them with a breath attack. Haven't used any magic so far. Haven't really needed to. Throw down a few abilities here and there. Not sure my dragon's going to be able to get out of that, but doesn't really matter. That's victory. I took a bit more damage than I expected there, but we're alright. We're okay. We can continue to push on to the nearby objective, which is the settlement on the coast. I think it's in the same province as Bilbali, the Tabaro one. I think it's pretty close.
This was your destiny.
I'm going to enslave those. We only got 8,000 from that. It's actually not as much as I thought we would. Let's just make sure we get out of attrition. I think this settlement's over here somewhere, unless I'm mistaken. Right, Malina is ready to go again. Admiral Singal one more turn. So we'll just kind of wait in that position, I guess. Neska did level up. She's actually pretty close to getting a dragon, which is nice. I'm going to go for Lashmaster with her skills, just to buff all of these dragons and Calibdis.
Nature's torment.
Ganache can head to Brion. And we can have Sare take Kisaro. Lovely. And we'll have to fight this out, so let's jump on in. They do have the walls. Looks like most of the Bretonnian settlements we've attacked so far have had walls. Of course the main settlements always have walls, but the minor settlements, normally the AI doesn't really build walls that often. Anyway, don't think we really need to use our bolt throwers, so I'm just going to leave them to one side. And I might just give all of my infantry an attack order, but I'll start them all like relatively concentrated in the center, because then they can spread out afterwards. They can only be attacked by 2 towers then. If I just started them spread out from the beginning, then all of the towers would be able to hit them at the same time. It's not ideal for their formations, but oh well. Like now we can spread it out, we can do the wall climb, like so. Cool. Right, have those attack there. These ones need to move up, we'll move up our Lord. We could probably avoid quite a lot of the initial damage from the bowmen if we were to just send up a larger unit first. But then again, I think the multiple entities sponge that quite well. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's make sure we're smashing the peasant bowmen on the top, as always. Probably going to put breath attack into the spearmen there. Sometimes they just don't want to follow your orders. I just smack down the rubric of dark dimensions there. It's going to catch some of them. Oh, this actually landed inside. Interesting. That's not the intention at all. If I give a move order to get onto the wall, I think it will take off. Yeah, we're good. See, that would have been an ideal place for that ability. I guess I can still do a penumbral pendulum. Oh, that did a juicy amount of damage actually. Very nice indeed. And we can now actually go in the gate. Start eating up these men-at-arms. Hydra there having fun with one of them. Right, let's have my Black Ark Corsairs get onto the edge of the walls. We'll use this ability down here soon. Well, some of my Black Ark Corsairs decided to run down into that engagement, which probably wasn't the best idea for them. We can, however, get the dragons to take off now and throw down their breath attacks. And then after the breath attacks, we can hit them with the ability. Put down the Melkos Mystifying Miasma there. And then have these dive into the Knights of the Realm. All of these can hit the paladin. Okay, that's army losses already. Perfect. I could potentially use these bolt throwers to hit the bowmen on the walls early, but they're really not that effective against like units on walls. Yes, they can take down the towers quickly, and if I wanted to cheese it a bit, I could destroy all the towers before I attacked, but like, as we can see, it doesn't really make much of a difference when they're low-level towers. Let's just loot and occupy. Lovely. And fix it up. Demolish that. I'll probably keep the... Actually, no, that's not... I thought that was a public order building, but it's not. I might push for the Dreadmounts early. The public order. I have enough money to build it, so we may as well get the Artisan's house in there as well. Cool. And we see some dwarves here. Blackstone post. Cool. Right, Maliner, still not moving him. Gotta move Karluk though. Karluk's gonna come and save Leonese hopefully. Although, saying that, Leonese might just get attacked. But if it does, they're gonna be in there with a pretty damaged force.
Set the sails. Lord of the Black Court.
Commandment available. It's good. We'll go for the public order as always. I'm probably going to upgrade Tor, or Eliselo, sorry, first. Upgrade these Black Arcs. Ooh, Lothern's going to be able to spend a lot of money for us. Juicy. Get all of those built. Right, we're going to need a Dreadmounts if we're doing slaves here. And then, after that, you probably just want Black Roads. For now. I may as well build up that building to the max. Don't care about that hero. Awesome. On to the next turn. And we're now up to 41,000, but what I am going to be doing soon is probably just building loads of armies from the Black Arcs, I'm sorry. We'll have some being built in the south and some near Bretonia. Because both of those Black Arcs can build beasts at level 9. And so for the rest of the game, I'll likely just be pumping those out and taking over the world. We can pretty much double up on armies in most places at the moment. Ooh, that's the second army. Interesting. Ooh, and that's the second army as well. Technically, we would be able to win that, but we're gonna have to like force the issue. I'm not sure that was a better way to do it. Alright, let's jump on in. This is going to be an interesting fight for sure. Not sure whether to have the weaker units at the front. They'll just get utterly annihilated like instantly. I think what I'm going to do is probably start closer up to them so that we can kill the initial force early. Which might not require me to really spread out all that much. But then again, we do want to be spread out when the next force arrives. I'm going to have the weaker units at the back, I think. Get the most value out of them that way, because they still do a lot of missile damage. Okay, let's start the battle. start targeting the Knights Errant. The rest of these, the mounted German archers, will just die very quickly. You can see that they're already dead, more or less. Look at that line of cavalry just coming in from the shore. Oh dear. That's not very fun, is it? Okay, well, that's fine. I think I'm going to start moving back.
Onwards to murder! Merciless warriors! Onward! Bloody murder! Battle ready! Advancing! Druki, forward! Advance! Druki! Bolt throwers! Druki, forward!
That does leave the bolt throwers behind,
Marching!
but that's okay. I'm taking the opportunity to reform my army while they do. This is gonna be so close. I've tucked myself up against the side here to avoid being flanked again. I think that's what allowed me to survive the last battle so much easier. But I need my bolt throwers to be in position ASAP because they help us out a lot.
Shades! Dealers in death! Battle ready! Blood will flow! Onwards to murder! Moving
The backline doesn't actually have to be spread out that much. We should probably turn around these guys now and start firing at the questing knights. Questing knights is a pretty good one to hit.
Shades!
Here they come.
We are
Oh
ready.
boy.
Bolt throwers! Dealers in death! The
I need to be targeting the melee units, not the ranged units.
Hack, cut! Hack, cut! Make them bleed! Blood for Cain! Shades, by Cain! Kill everything! Dark Elves!
Alright, come on guys, fire away. They're not really firing very effectively right now.
End them!
And to make sure that they have orders to fire. And these should be firing as well, but they're not. I mean, even if it's just at these units further back.
Shades!
Unfortunately, I think we might have lost this one. Yeah, I just can't really stop
We are ready!
the wall that's coming towards us. Like maybe I can do some damage to these questing knights here and then allow these shades to keep firing across.
Dealers in death! Battle ready! Going! Make them bleed! Carnage awaits! Forward! Shades! Understood!
Right, let's just keep falling back, keep trying and do some more damage to these units.
Warriors. On to slaughter!
Murderous prowess might help us out quite a bit.
Blood-drenched lord! Forward!
Just depends if we can get enough shots down.
Battle ready!
'Cause any unit of shades that's engaged in melee is going to be like half the effectiveness as usual. It's really annoying.
Withdraw! Cruel and deadly!
We're getting there. We're starting to kill off
Shades!
these units
Dark elves!
of horsemen, but they do have a lot of infantry now as well.
Shades! Pull back! Eager for battle!
Yeah, we can kill all the cavalry, but I don't think we can kill everything else. And we have no magic, so that doesn't help either.
Pull back!
Also, because
Going!
relative strength of armies is quite high still, the morale of these questing knights is still good. It might also be because of their leader. I'm not sure who it is. It's life.
No survivors. Back. Nagarothi. Shades. To them. Withdraw.
You can see how little damage we're doing, even with like armor piercing. This is way too many armored units. We did a lot of damage to the initial force, but I think we're just going to lose this army for now, which is fine. It's probably one of my least powerful armies, but it will be the first one we've lost in the campaign so far, which is a shame. But nothing we can really do about it. I didn't know that there was going to be a second army nearby, otherwise I probably wouldn't have made the initial attack. And we made that attack in the last episode, which we did quite well doing. But yeah, I overextended, and it allowed that second army to come in that we couldn't see. So yeah, it's a fine loss. It's just a bit unfortunate. We did do a lot of damage to that army. We took out a lot of the important units, at least. The questing knights did get killed. We took out some of the Knights of the Realm. A lot of them are very low on health, although they will replenish. But that's okay. And Eldrith is killed. So Eldrith is like the lord I care the least about. Still an annoying blow, because it's gonna make it more difficult to get a foothold in the south. And they stole the Iron Curse icon. Okay, that's nothing special. So we nearly did okay, having a full army of shades there. It wasn't quite enough. Right, Cecia's actually got pretty low loyalty right now. I'm guessing it's because of the set slave quotas. But she's going to be getting on land soon and taking Bilbali. Fortunately, we can't attack that straight away. We can take Marienburg though, so we're going to go and do that. And we will probably auto-resolve that. Yeah, we should be fine. Cool. In we go. Don't need that. The Die Maker might be something we want to get rid of, but I'm keeping it for now. We do have the Marienburg Harbour. That's an extra 1,000 income. Also, losing that army has increased our income a lot as well. Let's see. Let's go Specialist. And down here, we're almost in range. So let's go normal. How close can we get? Can we cover that? We can. Okay, now what I can do is recruit a new lord. Definitely going to upgrade the House of Exiles, but we can recruit a new lord here. Although that required 22 population surplus. I didn't realise it required population surplus to recruit an army from a Black Ark. Interesting. Well, that's good to know. I'm going to declare war on these guys. And I might call in my allies. Yeah, we'll do that. Can I not take it this turn? That's annoying. Gonna give them time to get reinforcements over here. But if we're not recruiting anything into another army just yet, then it may be worth just maxing out Admiral Lovok's army for the time being, just in case he gets attacked. We'll try and get like the best value unit, probably just Black Ark Corsairs. Actually, a few shades would be fine. We'll do that. They're coming in at rank 9 as well. Damn, that's nasty. There's a full army here that we can attack. They sailed right up next to us, and they don't even want to fight us, which is interesting. Well, we're going to fight this manually, and hopefully wipe them out quite efficiently. Don't have many cavalry, which is good, because basically my monsters are going to destroy them. They only have 2 units of peasant bowmen as well. Okay. This is a very weak army. Thomas Trebuchet is his name. And he does actually have trebuchets in his army, which is funny. I guess it's like Trebuch though, it's not even Trebuchet. What's his name? Where is he? There he is. Yeah, it'd be like Trebuch, I guess. Or, unless it is Trebuchet. I kind of want it to be Trebuchet. Like pronounce it that way. Right. cheap throws. Let's carry on, guys. Alright, move those up. Let's have those spread out. Just gonna lock these groups actually. She's not on a dragon yet, is she? No. Let's start the battle. We're gonna have to push on them. We don't actually have any artillery in this army, which is a bit of a mistake, but oh well. Like just having one bolt thrower would have probably made this a lot easier. Yeah, while we're moving up, those trebuchets are actually going to do quite a bit of damage. I don't really want to waste my breath attacks into them. I'm probably going to just breath attack these frontal units. They do have some battle pilgrims. But look at these guys with their flaming swords. The Holy Wardens of La Maisontal. Cool. Very cool. Taking some missile damage there, nothing too crazy. Oh, that took a lot of damage from that breath attack. I'm just going to move them back for the time being. Alright, now what I'm going to do is have the Black Dragon just go kill the trebuchets. Let's see if they're weak to fire. Alright, let's have this group attack.
Dark shots. Attack! Kill everything.
Okay, now we need to find a nice place for the abilities. We'll just throw that in there. Let's see. I might just put down, yeah, the pit of shades there as well. Like behind the boom bolt that we brought down, that's pretty useful. I'm going to actually move her into that position. And then we can use the Tormentor Sword to hold those cavalry in place. Never mind, I think we're a bit late for that.
Merciless warriors, shades, going. We are ready. We are ready. Slaughter them.
I should be killing off these peasant bowmen and stuff.
Corsair handbows. Carnage awaits.
Per Kiilstofte.
I don't think that actually hit anything. There's just units all around, but didn't end up hitting anything with it. And oh, my Hydra's just sat there doing nothing. It's always good. A lot of these aren't doing anything either. Kill the men-at-arms there. That's fine. I'm going to breath attack the peasant bowman. And then we'll dive on into the questing knights there. Fabulous. I'm going to go have to save my sorceress. Although saying that, you can probably save herself with a few abilities. Oh, come on. Alright, let's get ahead of this Knights Errant. She keeps getting knocked down. Destroy those Knights Errant. Kill them off. We're good. Oh, that'll do. We'll leave it there. I could certainly have chased them down a little bit more, but I think we can probably just attack the army again, I'm not sure. Oh no, they already retreated once, didn't they? So we don't have to chase them down anyway. Yeah, they should just be dead. They are throwing armies at us. Like, I didn't think Caron had that many armies. I saw their strength rank and I was like, oh, they can't be that strong, like, compared to us. But they do still have a lot of armies. So that's Magreta, that's the capital of Estalia. So the other settlement must be over here. Further to the right, I think? Maybe we just sort of sail back for the time being. We do have Admiral Barthasar coming over. I can probably get her in range of that. Oh, never mind, he's in full speed, so we can't use Dread Expansion, which allows the replenishment. Right, Taneska can get the Lashmaster upgrade. And I think it's pretty much time for Admiral Singal to move on, so let's just full speed over here. And we'll have Malinir take this treasure. We want army performance better in battle for sure, because we're going to be attacking the Galleon's graveyard. And I might want to just zoom back. Oh, never mind. I thought that'd be a good idea to get out of attrition, but should have checked that before I clicked. Never mind. Let's carry on towards Brion. Or I could just go for Bordelot, actually. I should probably do that. Yeah, we'll go towards Bordelot. Alright, and Karlek, time for him to come on land here. And fight back. Oh, look at that. That's just a bunch of peasant bowmen. This is an interesting fight, because we have no magic. They do have Earthblood. A lot of Grail Guardians. But then again, we do have a lot of troops. Let's jump on in. I think we'll be okay. We do have the high ground, and I think they'll be forced to come to us. Are those Hippogriff Knights? They have some Hippogriff Knights, that's cool. They're going to start further back. Alright, let's keep the bolt throwers forwards then. And we'll just kind of move our army forwards afterwards. I don't need to be too careful about deployment, I don't think. Make sure we're hitting those Grail Knights. Our reinforcements are coming in behind us.
The merciless host.
I need to put all of these into groups. There's just so many units. Right, I need these to be on the flanks, the Calabdes. They're the ones that can stop the cav. Got a couple Harpies that can help with the air units. We'll keep the Hydras in the center. Alright, let's have my dragons now engage the Hippogriff Knights. And we'll have my Calabdes charge down into these guys. Fantastic. Right, let's make sure we're attacking the Pegasus Knights. Breath attack the Grail Guardians. Breath attack these mounted yeomen. Alright, so far So good. The Royal Pegasus Knights there got absolutely wrecked. I'm probably going to want to make sure that I'm killing these off with a Shadows of Unluck. They can do quite a lot of damage actually, so that's fine. We'll definitely make sure we're hitting these Pegasus Knights. I'll have my Beastmaster get in there. I'm pretty sure he has anti-large. Alright, let's use a breath attack on some of these archers. Like, staying on top of the archers is actually pretty important, so I might have my Black Dragons do that specifically. A good breath attack onto these archers is vital. Like, that's 3 units destroyed pretty much in one hit. Massive. Right, all these spare units need to just get involved ASAP. And any units with armor-piercing missile damage need to start firing away. Okay, we're gonna have these fly across, and we're probably gonna smash another breath attack into there, just to finish off those units. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely damage. Right, these all need targets, so we're just gonna make sure they're hitting any cavalry they can see. On the left, we have a couple of idols, so let's move them across.
As you say, murder awaits.
Actually, let's have one keep hitting those Grail Guardians with the Blackguard and Nagaron. That's pretty important. Handguards can, or the Hambos, sorry, can move out of engagement range. That was a little bit off, but did some damage. This is ridiculous, guys. Not gonna lie. Right, let's get the Harpies into their ranged forces now. Get my dragon in there. Okay, let's keep attacking the Grail Guardians. I'm gonna turn them off guard so that we can just keep charging into them. Keep pinning them down. A lot of my frontline forces have taken a lot of damage, but we're doing okay. I can always re-recruit the Black Ark Corsairs. I mean, I can re-recruit pretty much everything. The biggest loss, though, would be like a beast. So, like this Calibdus, for example. I don't really want that to die, if I can help it. I'm just turning off guard because a lot of my units aren't like chasing when they should be, and that's really screwing us over. Lovely, did a lot of damage there to the Peasant Bowmen. They're a good target for the Shadows of Unluck because they actually take quite a lot of damage from it. I think a lot of the main frontline forces have been killed off now, which is good.
Merciless warriors. Death hag! A reckoning! Withdraw! With haste!
Let's kill the Life Priest. She's a pretty important target.
Pull back! On to slaughter! Advancing!
Now, we might not lose half as many units as I thought we would.
Blood will flow! We are ready!
And I can chase these down in melee, but I should be doing that with the Black Ark Corsairs with handbows, because it will make the Peasant Bowmen run away, whilst my handbows can keep firing, which is really useful. I think my beasts have definitely won the day here. My Calibdus didn't die, so that's good. Fantastic, looks like we've won. That was hectic. That was a very hectic battle. Look at the death and destruction in this one. It's ridiculous. It's like frontline is just an absolute mess.
Withdraw. Orders understood. No survivors!
Our allies' weakness sickens me.
Right, there's War Hydras. We can keep chasing. There is the Grail Relic here. We can destroy that.
Corsair handbows!
Alright, if I've got Harpies still alive, these should definitely be chasing. Let's make sure we go get rid of the Blessed Field Trebuchets.
In death.
Well, these have actually run out of ammo chasing.
Kill! Massacre them!
And we've got to do as much damage as we can because we won't have the reinforcements from the garrison the next time we attack.
Carnage awaits. Dark shards. Murder awaits.
Get some breath attacks in there. Alright, it doesn't look like the Harpies are really going to be doing too much. I might just end it here. Yeah, that's fine. What a battle. Those Black Dragons, like melting the stacked bowmen was pretty important, and making sure that I kept up with my micro there onto those was super important. Those massive battles, they can get so out of hand sometimes. Making sure the Catapults are killing like the Grail Knights is really important. Did we even lose a unit?
Not so well.
No, we didn't. We got 1,000 slaves from that as well. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. I don't think he can actually chase, so we'll just have to have our army sit in the settlement for this turn. That was such a successful battle for us. Really, really nice. Broke down 2 full armies, more or less.
Green sorceress of Grand.
And, well, we can just continue to Castle Baston, probably. Oh, maybe not. That would be a bad idea. That's probably got a full garrison. Oh no, the garrison's not maxed out, but this is Albrecht de Bordelot as well.
I will not blight my
Oh, that could be ugly. I might need to actually move the complete opposite direction. Yeah, we're going to move towards Fort Burgabry. And I'm not going to reinforce Kisro if it gets attacked. I'm just going to let them have it. Okay. I'm glad I discovered those armies. That was pretty close.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
Alright, Castle Artois. We can level that up. Got an upgrade available in the Awakening. I am going to have to check the slave level. How many slaves are we at? Southern Great Jungle. We've got space for another 4,000. Make sure we max that out. Through these. Okay, that's all of that done. Still no more building upgrades to do. I can't believe that. Like, we must have fully upgraded most of Ulthuan, like pretty much instantly. Right. Well. As soon as we take a settlement down here, I will start recruiting with Admiral Barsathar. And as soon as we take a settlement down here, we can start building one with Lovok. Lovok can pretty much build a Corsair, Shades, and Dragon army of some sort. Interesting. Right, things are getting very, very, very interesting. I'm definitely enjoying this. Unfortunate though that we had to lose an army on the bottom side, but it was just an army of Shades and my lowest rank general, so I don't care. Poor guy goes down to the seabed, probably to be re-recruited by the Vampire Coast at some point. Well, no, the Vampire Coast is mostly dead, especially will be once the Dreadfleet's dealt with. But that's it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.